Let me make sure. Go to the video. See if I see it says live. Okay, let me see. Yep, I see myself. Let's see if it is. Hello? Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's take that and close that. Oh, did I close my live? No, here we go. Hi, One Key Pro. How you doing? Hi, Miss Devin. Hey, girl. Hey. How y'all doing? I'm a babble y'all for a while because I scheduled a couple of lives and I had to cancel out because I had things going on, and then I was watching people who were on their lives. So I'm still trying to get to monetization status, and once I get there, then I'll pick a time and stuff because it's crazy when you don't have a schedule. I know I always say I just come on whenever I want to, but sometimes when people come on, I want to watch them. Like Miss Devin, who we were watching, I was getting ready to hit that live button when she came on. I had the best time over there watching her, and you're a great mod over there. And seeing, her channel and stuff and hearing her story and stuff. Because I missed I didn't get notification to see when that interview was. And I didn't get notification on your Forest. And you know what? When I said I had Forest, I had it, but I gave it away. I had bought a whole bunch of books, had Books a Million, and I think I got that one for $7. And I was like, because I would have bought a whole bunch of them a while ago. And I said, somebody that we see around that wanted to get started with that, and then I just gave it to them because I wanted them to get started with it too. Plus, I got a couple of other books I can get started on. So, you know, but as soon as I went over there to the Books a Million again to see if I could find another copy of it, it's gone. But that's okay because I got enough to start on. So hopefully she will start the collage thing because the collages and the reverse thing is so fun. Yes. Hey, Amy. Yes, you finally caught me live. I know. Thank you. Thank you so much, Wonky Pro. Mm-hmm. And so Wonky is not a part of the Lent, so the foolishness will be going on. This He was so good and dedicated last month for producing some good historical videos. And I share them on my other channel over there because there's more people on my other channel. So, but yeah, my quiet corner, that is her. Yes. I adore her. I've been watching her. I've been Miss Devon, I stalk everybody that I really, that have interest, things that I find interesting, even if I never chat with them, I know what they do. I practically know what their art supply stash is. I do. I can't help it. Oh, yes. So I can't help it. Let me put my little thing here because she said, my quiet corner said, anytime I come, now this is not her voice, but anytime I come in here on a Friday and y'all want to come over here, I got room for 6 people. Y'all, I'll put the link here and y'all will come over. So next Friday, I'm gonna see if I can slide over there. I'm gonna be on my good behavior, Devin. Don't you block me if I come over there. Don't you tell her. Don't let that crazy lady up here. Devin said no. Devin gave me the old tay. Okay. I'll be on my best behavior. So I told y'all know I have a she shed, right? So I bought a thermometer. Yeah, it's got four. I'm monitoring 4 spaces. One Key Pro, you might want to get one of these. I think you could add to it to you could do it for the garage, the this and that, because but anyway, so this one is, hold on. This is my bedroom, 78 degrees. It's a little bit too hot. I don't have the windows cracked. This is the she shed. The she shed registered at 71 degrees today. It's got a little thermometer thing, and they all talk to this thing. And then on the patio, closing patio is 60. I don't have it's not it's insulated, but I don't have a what you call it? I don't have a vent out there or whatever. Don't even worry what I don't have out there. But anyway, it's 60 degrees, and then in the my big room is 79 degrees. So, but anyway, so this is the room that I'm concerned about is the she shed because I'm not putting my good supplies and my good books and stuff out in the she shed until the weather is at least 60 degrees every day for a while because it's not climate control. Climate control, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, so that was like $20. And so I monitor stuff so I know whether I can go out there and everything. Y'all know. What you say, baby? So, oh, that's okay. Autocorrect is a mess. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. And so you could put it out for your garage. You could put it outside. You could put, it's got like 4 attachments to it. I think they have more. They have like, why does this thing look like I'm moving slow? Oh, we gonna have this kind of situation. Oh, let me see if I can switch something because it's got a delay, but I might not be able to. Hold on, let me switch it from. Oh, quality selection disabled while we are on. Okay, well, it's just okay. Let me make it standard. Okay, I switched this to standard, and then I'm going to switch it to high definition, which is just 720. Did that make it? Oh, that fixed it. Oh, if y'all ever had that problem where you have a delay, y'all, and I'm on your live, let me know. I know how to fix it. Okay, so I'm going to run through some books. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me fan out, y'all. Hold on. Where's my fan? Where is my fan? I'm fanning out, y'all. She said good morning, first of all. Hold on. Let me calm down. Adrani. I think that's it. Let me calm down. I have Miss Adrani over here, child. Woo, child. Oh, ma'am, Miss Lady. Ooh, I adore you. I adore your coloring. I adore your the selection of your books. I adore your channel. I just adore your voice. I adore you. When I say I adore you, I do. I do. You can ask them people in the room how much I'd be talking about Miss Adrani. Adrani. Ooh, let me just say the adult colorist because I know I can say that right. Oh, it's in the see Juan Key is a professional. Yes, and see Juan Key is letting me know Miss View. It's in the frames. Okay, see. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with him. See, I didn't got all excited and everything. I was wondering why it did that, Juan Key Pro. Oh, hi, Miss Christina 331. So I'm just gonna run through some stuff that I was doing, and then whatever I show you, if it's something that's worthy, I'll let y'all know about the products. Because y'all know I love coloring books and different coloring books, but I really like the products and the paper. I am really big on that because you can get some good $300 pencils. Here you go with prices again, View. Ain't nobody ask you much how much stuff costs, and then put it on some slick paper and it doesn't work. And you'll say, why? I can't color. Why does it not look nice? Well, because it doesn't look nice because the pencil is not made for the paper. The paper's too slick or the paper's too hard or rough. It's like, what's this? What's the story? Where the girl was going to 3 different houses, or was it the bear? Who was doing something in the woods? They went to the bed. No, 2 of them. Somebody went to slept on some beds, and there was a P in the bed, not P-E-E, a P-E-A at the bottom of the cushion. And then was that the same girl that was over there eating pottage? Some bears in the woods, y'all. I know I'm probably getting it all wrong. Y'all know I'm old. And then this is too hot and this is too cold. Is that the same story? Can somebody help me? Hi, Miss Chris K. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Is that the same story, y'all? Is it 3 Little Wood? Y'all, I'm trying to get into the Disney Snow. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Miss 331 going she kicking me into play. She said it was Goldilocks and the Three Bears. See right there. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I'm gonna flip the pages while I'm talking. Yes. So, you might have a good book and you really like it and you like the paper, and then soon as you pull out this one set of pencils, it just be like, oh, but anyway, it's kind of coloring is kind of like that. You just have to figure out how you color and what works good with you and stuff like that. So this is the Rooms of Wonder, and this is the birthday cake I was supposed to be coloring for Sherry. So I started again, and it is going to be yellow. Miss Amy, close your eyes, boo. This is not yellow. This yellow is the new purple. Okay, it's not yellow. And I just to make it go faster, because I do want to put some color on the background. I am using these markers. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, you didn't goop the people. Now I have these right here. These are the 100 journal brushes. Now these are actually they're for journals and stuff, but child, I'm not doing no journals, okay? And the thing about them, they do have that nice fat the brush point, but girl, they had this thing right here you can stab somebody's eyeball out with. This is more for writing. It really is. It's perfect for writing. It is perfect. See? And I can't even spell perfect. There we go. It's perfect for write. It's not good for color. Not unless you're trying to get the details in one of them little, like the small victories or something like that. But oh, I was watching the channel. Somebody gave away mouse guard. They raised $1,000 for the charity. They had a little raffle, and they gave away mouse guard, and Axel won it, in which I'm so happy because I know she's going to do a color along in it, and I got the book, and so I want to see if she does one. I hope she does one that I haven't done. But anyway, what was I saying about that? I have no idea. Oh, David Peterson is having a mouse guard #2 that's coming out in April. Yes. Now, mouse guard one you cannot buy. You can't get. Well, you can buy it, but I think I saw a price on it one time for $136 for a book. Girl, but you can still find it at some places. You can bid on it. You can find it on eBay. Somebody might have an estate sale, not know what they got, sell it for $10. It is a book. It's a beautiful book. I have colored more than half of it, and so I made that my project book also. I don't want to just make it like a project book just to get on here color like I'm coloring in one of these books, because it's not readily available. But the new book that he's coming out with, I have no idea what the price point is. He's only going to sell it on his website, and it's sometime in April. And I did see a flip of it. It was on his YouTube channel, and that's all I know. So there's going to be a mouse guard too, y'all. Uh-huh. So y'all can get that if y'all want to. So yeah, so this is Sherry's birthday cake. Cake. I did add some more colors. So what I was doing, just to make the background really quick. Oh, I was talking about these markers. I don't know how much they are now. I think I got them for like 20 some dollars, something like that, for 100 of them. I got them like a couple of years ago, and I was going to use them to write, but I'm like, by the time I start writing with these things being dried out. And I see all these people with these markers. These are watercolors. So you can, and they're bright because they are hoo-hoo. So you can use these on double-sided pages. Okay. Now, y'all, I got to tell y'all where I was today when I was seeing people ask comments. I was over there at Miss Tara. Hi, Miss Tara. I don't think she watches me, but I was watching Miss Tara. Y'all know Miss Tara. She's new out here. She's actually an artist, and she started to come over here to the coloring books and stuff. Child, don't look at this right here. I did use a Hoo alcohol markers, but I put the watercolor ones around there so you can't see it. This is alcohol mark. This is my second book of the Rooms of Wonder. And so I decided to sacrifice any page that I really wanted to with my Ohuhu markers. But let me just show you. just because it did look like, girl, she's sitting in line. This is the water. This is the marker. See, it does not go through. Okay. This is the Ohuhu markers. Okay, so I just want to make sure it says, girl, I flipped that page over. Y'all saw that color up on there. Y'all was like, see, we call her. So, why did I mention Miss Tar? Oh, Miss Tar was asking a question about. She was looking at Circle of Life by Miss Mela Panini, and the first Circle of Life she did do a double sided, and that was her first book. But every book since then, Miss Mela Panini has done it like the mythographic books, like one side per page. So I put a little comment in there so she'll know, because she did ask. She said, "Wonder why the lady." She didn't say the lady. She wonder why Mela Panini did that. Well, that's what she did it, because I guess when they first do their first book, they never know. They want to see how their first book's going to sell and this and that. But Miss Mela Panini's work is so good that we all really wanted her stuff. But if we have a choice, people in the coloring community, this is just me. I'm speaking for me and everybody else. We like double single-sided pages because we like to use alcohol markers. Get our drink on, okay? So the paint and ink, I still am in love with this. Let's see, what did I do? I'm not going to show y'all everything. Okay, so what I did with this one, see how bright it is? I put pencil down. Okay, I took a pencil, oh, nasty piece of pencil. Where's my pencils? I took a pencil. Oh, y'all know what a pencil look like. Hold on, let me just show you what I did. See how bright that is? Okay, and y'all know everybody base stuff first, and then hold on. I'm gonna use it sample right here. So I put a piece of pencil. I just penciled in the whole thing where I wanted stuff at. And then you can see the white parts because this is watercolor paper. Miss Camilla de Erico has been able to procure, whatever, get a book which is watercolor paper. It's not marker friendly. It's single sided, so you can use markers. Okay, I ain't gonna go over that conversation. So what I did was I just put pencil all over wherever I wanted, and I even shaded with pencil. And then you could still see, because this is more watercolor paper, but you can use it however you want to. And then I took a marker over top of the pencil. Yes. And what that did was that soaked the color into the little holes on the paper. I don't even know if I made any sense with that, but that's what I did with that. So that made it all bright. Look how bright that is. Okay, and I still can come in and put more pencil to shade it. 3-in-1, 3 layers. Okay, y'all don't have to do it. I'm just saying. I can't wait to color this one. So that's what I did with that. And then this one I active. Okay, this is basically what I did also. No, this one I did Derwent. And yeah, see, she's gonna be messy. She's eating the ice cream cone with some bison behind her. Anyway, it's a cute little book. It did have $19 on here, but she made the price reduced because it's only 24 pages. 13 a repeat of her older books. So I think for her to be really fair or whatever, they lowered the price on Amazon to $15. Would I say, oh, you gotta get it, If you've never colored in watercolor paper and colored a coloring book thing on watercolor paper, this will be the book to get. If you are a Camellia de Erico fan, you know you gotta get it. But if you don't get it, you're not gonna. It's okay. And then somehow I picked up. Hey, look at y'all. Hi, Beth. How you doing? Hi, Abian. I don't know what y'all just talking away. Let me just get through. Y'all know. So then, Wild Summer, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't even know how I got hooked up with that daggone coloring with Lori and Amy and Wild Summer. I guess they've been doing Wild Summer for a couple of times, and I was looking at their things, and I was like, why are they coloring this same book? Well, apparently it's some kind of, is this y'all's project book or somebody else's project? Because I keep hearing y'all say somebody else's name. And so I was like, it doesn't matter. It's a book and I do need to color it. But I'm going to tell y'all, I'm kind of sick of it. I have my own coloring project book, so I'm going to stop it at 12. Now, what I did was I started. Now, I do count the cover pages, and I just go through and shade and base and everything like that. So I added some more color on here, and I'll just keep going until I feel like I want to stop. So this was the one I put some color on the day before yesterday, and then I added some more color. I did the same thing with the pencil and then put the watercolor marker on top of the pencil. It works. It makes it so bright. And then you can, if you don't like where you put the color when you do the pencil, all you got to do is do what? Take this one of these things, go, and then you can just switch it to another color. But so yeah, so I'm still working on this. And I did these all in a row because I find it easier. I hate flipping through pages and stuff. This one is going to be an all black and white page. So I am using gel pens. I told you I want to use up my gel pens. So I'm using gel pens. So I put some black on this one and the black on the crown of the peacock. So every day I come in, I only spend like 10 minutes on each page, 10 or 15 minutes. I can have a pile of like 10 books. Give me a good hour and I can go through and touch every page. Every page. This one I was working on a little bit more. I did get a photo of what this tiger, is this a tiger or a leopard? Whatever this animal is with the little baby on there. So I just went ahead and put some of these down this time. These are watercolors. Now, some are alcohol markers. So I mixed them together because they are single-sided. I can do whatever I want to. I can use my multi-medium. Is it multimedia? Y'all know what I mean. I can use whatever I want. Okay. Well, you don't have to be all like won't. Why do I have to say won't like that? That doesn't sound nice. So, and then this one, I put some more colors down. And I'm just working in a row because I'm not going to be coloring in this book every day. I'm not pulling this book out every day for the next year, for this year. I got my own books. So I did the same thing. I did put some, this was an alcohol one, but all of this is these. Okay. This I put pencil, and then this one I was working on. I was using this here. This is yeah, it doesn't really matter because I don't even look at the color names anymore. I just really look at the color. I do like my names on there because the colors names do give me some indication on what the color looks like, especially if it's something so similar like the yellows and the browns. So I'm just basing, we're not gonna laugh at that word, the giraffes. And then you come in with your pencils or your other colors, it just makes it so easy to get through these pages. Now I'm not doing all of my coloring like this. Some of my color not that I really take serious. I mean, not that I don't take this serious, but you know, this is just I don't know. This isn't nice, but this is not how this I'm just coloring this book. That's all. Let me just I don't even know how to say it. So yeah, so and then it helps me keep the same colors on the table. Like I'll come through with all my greens and my blues, which I'm so sick of. I told you about them green and blues. The grass and the sky and the water. This is the water buffalo. Do you know Miss Amy done finished this water buffalo? Now I know Miss Amy, you the last time I said something about that, you said, "Oh, I started on that page 2 days ago." I know you just started on this page and you are finished it already. So I'm only going to go through to with this book to the cutest. I'm stopping right here with this book. So then it'll just be these pages that I will color. And then I'm going to move on to something else because I got other things going on. I'm not sitting here coloring Wild Summer, but I like it. And Miss Amy, thank you so much for encouraging me to get in on this. No, she didn't encourage me. I mean, she said something, and then I said, "Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good idea." Oh, it's a tiger. See right there, lions, tigers, and bears. I don't know why I can't remember these animals and things. And cartoon characters. So y'all know I'm on a Disney thing. I am wanting to get the Alice in Wonderland, the Disney, all that stuff. Now, one thing that's cute, neat about this little journal box is magnetic, and it does. If you want to lean it, you can let it lean like that. Now, I have gotten into that thing like Miss Dee Dee does, where she puts all her colors together and puts them with a rubber band because then it's just easier. So and then I don't think I can keep them all in here. I may just I'll figure out how to divvy it up, but I do want my blues, my greens, my orange. I just want them separate, but they're not going to all be able to stay in here and be rubber band. So I'll work on that later. I'm still working on the swatch cards, and the colors are very, very bright. And it's watercolor, y'all. Watercolor. You can put pencil on top. They came with that little thing. I don't think it was no more than this whole thing. I know, y'all know me. I probably got it for like, I'm gonna say $25. I'm just gonna say that. So let me put these away. This, because I can't be doing this. Look at you. Look at you. A Posca pencil. And I've been looking for you. See, this is why you got to stay on top of your inventory. What are you doing commingling inside of the watercolor box? Ain't that something? What the? Oh, hoo. And you, Posca, you have no shame? No shame. I've been looking for that pencil too, I'm gonna tell you, because I have the 36 of the Poscas, and if you're missing one of a 36 set, you know you're missing it, and I'm like, where is it? Y'all know I'm extra. Who had me test one set of the water-based markers, either that one. I think it was the one, because who gave me one set too. They get after I bought a set. You know something? I had bought the skin tone. I'm gonna tell y'all. I bought the skin tone set of the I bought the 36. I should have bought the 48. See, it's a hit or miss. I should have known if for markers and for because I do like that brand that I can go bigger. But it was on sale, and I don't regret it. Now, I haven't let y'all know some things about some pencil sets and stuff. And next thing I know, y'all done got the whole collection. So don't y'all be getting mad at me because I keep talking about buying small. Next thing I know, y'all done bought the whole thing. Oh, I just always wanted the whole set. When you wanted the whole set? When you saw me talk about the 6 of them that I have, I ain't heard none of y'all talk about no daggone drawing pencils. Man, everybody got to get them. Everybody going give blood and mortgage their kids out or whatever the hell people do. Anyway, I'm just, y'all, when I get like that, I'm just talking smack. I don't mean anything I'm saying. So, and then I just always like using different pencils. So this one is the Koh-i-Noors. This is the 24 set of the Koh-i-Noors. And so I put these at this bottom of my desk. And I'm going to move the Poscas out because I don't want to use my pencils up, especially, the little smaller sets. I don't want to use them up. So I switch them out and then I'll see. And then I can actually give you an honest review and almost tell you practically which paper things work out better with. I sure can. And those, like, you don't have to worry about buying the, what is it? What's the thing? The Tombow watercolor markers, which is, I think it's like $200 or $100. Child, you can go get you a little Ohuhu set for $25. And you got 100. You got 100 markers. Okay. Same thing. Because, you think they were the black ones? Thank you, Amy. It's okay to talk smack. We know you just, I am just messing around. And the last thing I want to do is hurt somebody's feelings. So I'm going to talk about Miss Amy. Didn't that sound wrong? I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Let me talk about Miss Amy. Okay, let me put Miss Amy on the back. Oh, that was so wrong. Okay, so what else did I do? I'm gonna talk about Miss Amy last. Okay, so I had a color along in here, and it was this one, and it was a color along with J.I. Colorist. I don't know if you're supposed to show the pages or whatever. She's gonna show it when she does her thing, and so I don't know. But anyway, so I was doing this little bunny rabbit. So I'm finished. I'm gonna keep it very simple. I did use one of the color cube cards. This is the companion set of the color cube. Remember I told you I can't spend $200 on the color cubes. I got other things to do. But if anything that I would buy from her is the companion, because the companion lets you know all of the colors that go with, I don't know how many pencil brands, maybe 7 brands, and the more popular ones. And it's electronic. So you can, and then you print it out. You can do whatever you want to. But anyway, so I did use this. I have them in my little box. I'm not gonna show y'all because telling y'all I'm not spending no $200 on that. If somebody wants to donate them, they can, or if somebody's selling some, I'll get it if it's cheap. I'm not spending $100, $200 for no, because colors are free. Colors are free, and I look in magazines and books and stuff. But anyway, so that's my page for one of my color alongs. Okay, don't y'all tell Miss J.I. Colorist I was over here showing that page. So I had a color thing that I was supposed to do with my boo, Evelyn Colors. Was it in this book? I don't think it was in. It was in one of the Marie. But I did not finish it, y'all. I'm not used to coloring on black pages, so I'm going to try to figure out how to color on black pages because now this is not it. This is a color along I think I was doing with Kim and Ange. And I didn't finish it. It's different coloring on black pages. And then I have to figure out what I was using and stuff. So I don't know. So Miss Evelyn, I apologize because I had started coloring the page and then I couldn't remember what I used. And then it was on the black paper. And so I'm going to ask her, does she want to do another page? And I had just started getting I only had like one of her books, the Maria Trolley book. Child, don't even worry about that. But I think I can color this type of lady kind of thingy because it's so delicate and so gentle. And I colored this one like maybe 4 years ago or something like that. I didn't put a date or nothing on it. So that's why all of a sudden I think when the Amazon had the books by 3 and they average it out and you get them whatever. So I bought 3. So now I have 5 of these books by Maria. And I think, you know how you pick something out. Like I like coloring Camellia de Erico, but maybe I'm good at coloring this. Y'all know what I mean? Like, it's not that I don't like to color this, but it just seems like I don't even know what to say, how to describe it. But in my mind, when I look at this, I'm like, who colored this? This is nice and gentle, and yes, that's how I like to color sometimes, and just positive. Girl, y'all hear my mouth as ratchet as I am. What am I doing coloring like that? So anyway, I'm going to try to color more Maria because Maria seemed to get me two and together. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. So we're going to get ready to get into Amy and her fool-la-la. And hold on, we're going to get into Amy. So I had on my list for my what you call it? The project book. Okay. I was going to do Daydreams because I got my first copy of Daydreams when I first started coloring. And when I tell you it is ratchet, oh child. And then I was going to do Mouse Guard because yes, I like it. It was my first fancy book and I like it. And when I do try to color in there, I do put some respect on that book. I sure do. And then Ink House. That one you can't get in the publication, but I did see. I was watching Miss Tara. They do have it on Color in Heaven. Heaven. They have a special section where you can get that Mouse Guard. not Moscart, the ink house in there. Y'all know what the ink house look like. I don't feel like getting up, y'all. I'm sorry. And then another book that I've been coloring it. Oh, if I can't see it right off, I'm not gonna pull it up. Uh, the book that I got, that's an alcohol marker book, and I know some of y'all do like alcohol markers. Oh, I can't get to it right now. I have to show it to you later. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to show it to you later. So, oh, I didn't show you the yeah, when I was over there, Miss Dee Dee did show one of her pages that she had colored. She pulls out this big book that I ain't talk about Miss Dee Dee. Yeah. That has all these beautiful portraits. Okay, she pulls them out. And Chris, close your eyes. I mean, close your ears, because Miss Chris don't like to be altering books. Don't be tearing no pages out. Miss Dee Dee does take her pages out and she works them. She pan pastels them and Posca them down, and ooh, she's a commission artist. So this was the book that she had. Ooh, don't even worry about that one, child. Don't even. I was practicing. Can't I practice? Anyway, she had pulled out. Now I did try to do this one. I did mess that up. I've been trying to fix it. Beauty Close Up, Volume 1, and I think there's a Volume 2. And I have flipped this one, and Miss Dee Dee did I want that book, Alcohol Markers. And so Dee Dee got it, and then she gave us a choice of 2 pages to color. I colored this one. This wasn't part of Dee Dee's thing. I just did this one on my own. I'm not happy with the skin, but I did use the skin tone when I first got it. I was trying to practice, and it's okay. I like portraits. I do, and the more you practice, the better you get. Now I'm going to get really good now because I'm watching Miss Chris. This isn't the page. I'm thinking that was the page. This looks like Lisa Bonet. I swear that looks like Lisa Bonet from the Cosby Girl. I was practicing, y'all. Practice makes perfect. This is the page that Miss Dee Dee did. And I said, yeah, Miss Dee Dee, you and I did a color along. And I don't even know if y'all caught, she paused. She paused as if, no, I'm embellishing right now. Okay. Miss Dee Dee didn't say that. As if I would do a color along with the likes of you. You do a color along with me. The nerve for you. Janet, go get her. This is a conversation I had in my mind. I swear. But this was the page that she did. She did it on live. And she did it with pan pastel. And it was so gorgeous. I know some people asked which one, and she did say it was Beauty Close Up, I think, but it's 2 volumes of them, and might be 3 by now, I don't know, but it was volume 1. So that's one thing I like about Miss Dee Dee. Miss Dee Dee will do a skin tone. This was the first time I had practiced it. I think I used basic with the alcohol markers or something, and then I tried to come through. I'm practicing, but this is a good book to practice portraits. They're not easy. They're not, because you got the eyes, you got the lips, you got the hair, you got the skin. The skin is it. That's the part that is really hard. Yeah, older Erykah Badu. Amy, maybe when I get a few more colored, I will get Luna. Okay, yeah. And see, that was the thing, Miss Devon. Because when we hang around in the same kind of area and folks color the same kind of books, I can't justify buying another book from the same artist when I already have some more that I haven't. Now, this is a prime example of the Kanako Egusi book. The new book, Leonard's Journey. I want that, but I have to color a couple more in the 3 books that I have before I can say, let me go get it. because I mean I even have rules in my mind because it's not. I mean, I like collecting. I do. Trust me, I like collecting, but at some point you have to figure out, do I really want this? Because I think I did this initially with the mythographic. I liked the mythographic, but I liked the person and the people that were coloring the book more so than I liked the actual book because I collected so many of them and I did not color them at all. And see, y'all see how I'm almost at 7, 8 pages of that book or a book, and I'm liking it. And the more you do, the more you like it. So I actually went to Ollie's to see if I could find mythographic. They didn't have any more. Camellia, they got all of the camellias, well, the ones that are already there. And then I went to Books a Million. They had Shangri-La, which I have that one, and it's not my favorite there. And then they had another one I should have got. If I go back tomorrow, if I go out tomorrow, I'll get that one. So I said, well, let me for $4 to $5. Let me just go ahead and do my mythographics because those books are like $18 to $20, and they're the same artist and thing. I'm not even trying to butcher their names, but Joseph Cannonbang is my favorite out of that. So, but it just let me know that I'm following somebody and a group of people that are coloring the book that I don't like, and I felt like I was buying stuff that I don't really like. And then the books that I really like I love me some Camellia. A lot of people they didn't really want to color along in it. Not that you're looking for acceptance of what you color, but it's kind of like you're even using different supplies because Camellia, you can use everything: paints, watercolor, your fingers, toenails. I mean, you can just. And then other books like Maria, they are a little bit more, let me say, refined and dignified. And Miss Hannah, you can get a little buck wild on Miss Hannah because Miss Hannah did throw some steampunk up in there. But it's just certain books you just I think you know what I'm saying without me getting really uh into the description. And then of course Kirby. But see, Kirby takes so long because most of the pages that I like with him are double pages. And so I really have to be in the mood for him. And I do like him. But when I got him, some of those pages fell apart. And then I didn't like how he didn't put the numbers on there. Like if I don't like what you're doing, I'll let you know and I'll change it up because I bought it. So now I'm buying more of the ones that I do like and into the new ones. I love the ones that are collab books because I get second, third opportunity to color in there. Um, and I really am just stating my opinion, y'all. So don't try to get in. Don't try to get in where you think you fit in. If you like a book, you like it. If you don't like it, you just don't like it. Okay, and keep it moving. But it's always nice to try it, and that's why I wait now before I give books away. I was talking about that Skinny Mermaid. I had that book. I had got it from Books. Ollie's. I think I got it for $2.99. Now you can't find it. I didn't like the fact that the mermaid looked like she was anorexic. I was like, I am not coloring a Skinny Mermaid. Mm-mm. And see, that's how petty I am. And I gave the book away to somebody. I know they probably threw it in the trash. And I'm like, so wait, hold on to your books before you toss them, unless you just know you don't want them, because sometimes your taste changes. So anyway, so this is Lana Green. This is a portrait. I have some of her PDFs. I was buying her PDFs and Miss Christine Karen PDFs. Now this book has 25 pages. She doesn't have hers in alphabetical order. What is up with that? But does she have numbers? She's got, hold on. Okay, she's got them over here. Okay, girl, I was getting ready to go off on you, Miss Lana Green. Okay, Miss Lana says she is not messing with me. She got the name and the number of the page on the side. Okay, see right there. I like that. At table of contents. And she said, before you get started, okay. This paper is Amazon premium color paper of 88. It's best for dry materials. Don't get on here throwing some wet stuff on here and get mad at me. like colored pencils or pastels. I highly recommend using those. If you must use wet materials like watercolor or markers, there is a high possibility of the color bleeding or paper wearing off of the surface like Wish from Eraser. Wish? Right there. I never knew that. Are we learning a new word? So please do place a sheet of paper behind the drawing you are working on. She put it right there and she got it all summarized. Ain't that something? Y'all just need to like take that and put it on all of y'all's videos. Y'all get on here. This coloring book is for personal use only. Okay? You may not reproduce, resell, or distribute any uncolored drawings. Signed, Miss Lana Green. Okay, Miss Lana said, no, I ain't playing that. She is all about her coins. Okay. Okay, let me see what Miss Devon. See, Miss, you know I have to read Miss Devon. Miss Devon. Hey, oh, and no, she don't on here. Look. Shh. Don't tell her. You know, I knew it. You know what the temperature in the room. Hold on. Look, the temperature in the room went up to 79. The thermometer in the room went up to 7. That means somebody's hot up in here. Miss Dee Dee came over here. Okay, it's gonna be nice. See, they can tell you, Miss Dee Dee, I ain't say nothing bad. Yeah, I mean, at home. What Miss Devon said? Well, let me see. Let's see what Miss Devon said. Hi, Miss Dee Dee. Yes, everyone has different tastes. I saw a good video by someone about not to destash. I saw that they had that in the title. Not to destash for exactly that reason. Your taste can change, and it is okay to have a collection. It is. And we have to know what people have. Now, I'm pulling out mine now, like I'm pulling out my little stuff because I'm moving into the she shed, but I'm actually seeing what I have, and then I'm making sure that I'm doing an audit so that, like that one pencil, you saw that one pencil tried to be up in there with the how is a Posca pencil going to be up in the no, but anyway. So, at least it keeps you a track of what you have. And then when I put stuff away, I'll have all of my items together, the pencils together, the wet mediums, the watercolors, and all that, because there is nothing wrong and nothing worse than trying to color and get yourself set up when you got to pull through stuff. It's not organized. It's all piled together. It's not clean. I mean, like, I'm not saying clean like you got to sterilize everything, but clean enough so that it's not contaminating your colors. And then when you store your stuff back, you want to make sure you store it in a way so it won't leak and that you can still open it up. I'm going to tell you, I didn't do one thing when Miss Dee Dee talked about some daggone the Mod Podge. Not the Mod Podge. What is it that she uses? Y'all know what she uses. That matte medium. Girl, I put that matte medium, I put that top on there, I tightened it because I didn't want it to spill. Girl, I put that matte medium tighten on there and that thing dry. I didn't use it for about 2-3 months. That thing was dry so hard. I had to wait for the Amazon man to come and ask him, can he unscrew my top? Do you know how that sounded to me when I said it to him? I said, can you unscrew my top, please? It just didn't sound. Don't put yourself in that type of position. Put you like Miss Dee Dee, put a little Ziploc bag around the top of the thing, then put the top on there and just keep it moving. Keep your stuff, your markers, your brushes in a little bowl of water so that they won't dry out and you won't be able to use them again. Keep your little dirty, raggedy brushes over there. Keep your good stuff. At least try to rinse it out and stuff like that and then clean it up tomorrow. But anyway, there's so many things. So I'm finding stuff that's all dried, broken, missing. So I'm not taking that stuff to my she shed. I refuse. But yeah, everybody likes different things. And, just because I might like this page, I may color it and it may look wonderful, but I don't like this page. Like I'm trying to what's the lady with the bug eyes? What's her name? Jasmine Becky Griffith, whatever her name is. I'm trying to like that book. I like the paper. I like the presentation. So I think what I'm going to do is try to pick another page and then like her. Okay, let me see. I don't know what she was thinking with that. But anyway, we're not going to talk about this. But anyways, these are beautiful. Now, her pictures, They unlike Miss Christina Karen, the portraits definitely look European, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, Miss Christine Karen's portraits that she draws, they you can like go across the color wheel of races or colors, and you can color them all different types. You can color anything any type of way you want to. Like I like coloring people green. That's just me. But if you do like to be a little bit more realistic, I do find that Miss Lana Green's, she doesn't have a lot that are more cultural. She's got one, and it's in the back of the book. Girl, let me. I'm like like all of these, and then the one that I think you should have put in the front of the book is this one. This one is the most beautiful one, not because of that, but I'm just saying it's straight on. She's got a lot of stuff going on, the headdress, and then she's got the cheeks shaded, the eyes. Like this is a perfect head on, and then she's got great shading. I'm looking at it more so from an artistic stick. Yeah, and it's the last one. we are I was gonna say we always at the last, but anyway. Maybe I'm gonna look at it like she saved the best for last. But anyway, so yeah, and like the rest of them, if I wanted to, I mean, you can color them however you want to. I'm just saying. I always mention that, and that's one reason why I really do appreciate when I do watch Miss Didi, because she does people in all different colors and stuff. She even adds vampire teeth on the daggone people. Okay, and so I like that. Didi, your top fell. There you go. That's your top. Okay, so wondrous folks, what did I do in here? And I'm gonna get off here. I was gonna color some, but I just sat up here and talk too much. Okay, so what I did, hold on, let me show you something else before. I don't think I gotta show anything else in here. What I did, when I was looking at Chris Chin, okay, Miss Chris Chin was telling us how to color darker skin tone with 3 pencils: red, green, and some kind of ochre or something like that. So I had started this one. And then also Miss Alabama Y'all, she's going to do this one for her color along for the month of March. So I said, well, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, so I started this one. Yeah. Oh, they are. Yes, Miss Didi. They are. And yeah, hold on. Let me double back on here because I don't want y'all to think that y'all are not going to get a blessing. This is her book number 3. When I tell you how much I like this lady, I liked her just as much as I like Christina. I purchased more of her pages than I did with Miss Christina, but this was the actual book. I didn't buy Miss Christina's book, and I actually have another one. And I think Miss Didi's so funny. She's like, and Miss View got that book. I have her book. But what's so funny, Miss Didi, I have not colored anything out of her. I think I was trying to color. I think I look at this lady and her drawings, and I feel like, when I keep telling y'all, don't save y'all pages, don't save it. I feel like I'm saying that to myself. And this is probably one of the only books that I have had for a while, and I have not colored in. I have not colored it just because I feel like she don't have any African American. Look, the one that she does have in here, I haven't colored. So if I really meant that, I would have at least colored that one. Just looking at the way that these ladies are posed, like first of all, that like she really looks like she's got her head like floating on some leaves, and everything is in detail. Everything is in detail. Now I love this lady. She is. I remember you did this one. I think I printed this one off Miss Didi and tried to do a color along with you, and then in the middle of it, I threw it in the trash. This reminds me of something out of Nick Filbert. But see, these are the type of people that I like. But now that's when I say I'm afraid to. But I just felt more comfortable coloring these because Miss Christina's pages, because I felt like I saw something that I could relate to. But skin tone. But anyway, find somebody if you like doing skin tone and portraits. Try to find somebody that you see that colors it and that you like it. Buy a PDF. Get you some skin tone. I don't suggest The Colors of the World by Crayon. I'm just going to tell y'all. Now, I have seen somebody color with it, but it's so hard to do that. So, but anyway, yes, you do put vampires on your thing. Yes, and this is see right there, and that's where I got that idea too. Make a copy if you're scared to color it. And I have a whole copy, a book of copying of these pages that covers everything. Miss Didi gave me a nod. So I haven't shown some of these pages. I've got some more books and some more pages. I'm not showing them now, but I just want to tell you because I watch a lot of people and I do support a lot of artists, even though you don't see me coloring them here, because I'm still feeling like I'm doing baby steps into coloring and coming into what I like. Um, I know y'all heard me say how I got into, well, I've been coloring ever since I was little, but I did get accepted to a prestigious art school. I did. Okay. Now, I know when I first came on here, I was coloring like I was coloring with my feet, but I don't know if y'all caught it. I always said I'm always afraid to color on camera. And I do. That's why I kind of make jokes and stuff like that. But the older you get, the more you realize, you know what? Who cares if it looks good, if it doesn't look good, if you're using the wrong colors? At least you're doing something that you like. And I mean, I'm fully grown enough to know I'm going to do what I'm going to like anyway. But it's just, um, it's just I'm coming full circle, and it's a good feeling. And so I never want to waste anything that I have that I bought. Cause I mean, like when I go buy stuff on sales and stuff, I be going down to the floor digging and stuff, and I get them because I see other people using them, and then I want to use them, and I'm like, oh, I can see doing something with that. So it's a part of being a collector. It's fun. It's being expressive. It's a hobby. Nobody can take anything away from you. It's just fun. And I love the interaction. Now, some of y'all know I don't like some of y'all. I don't. But that's just me. That's how I am. But I might like your work. I can't take that away if you're talented or if I see that you are really loving what you're doing, but personalities we just don't we just clash. But I can appreciate the fact that you still have the same passion that I have. I love that. We ain't never got to talk. We ain't never got to say anything, but just admire each other from afar. Well, I don't know where that part came from that I just said, but that must have been something from sometime, from some way. Miss Dee Dee, stop laughing. Where's my soapbox? But anyway, so but yeah, just watch everybody, even if you like them or not. Some people, like I said, I don't like them. I mute them. I watch them with somebody did a video. Who did a video? Oh, Color with Ivy did a video. She was coloring a lobster, and she was playing Prince in the background. And she was playing a video game. Okay, if it got her through coloring that lobster and watching her video game and singing Prince, it is what it is. And then if you don't like somebody's channel, you just go to somebody else or just make your own channel. But anyway, so yeah. So you see where I'm going with this one, Miss Dee Dee. So I got to do her skin all red. Okay, so I was doing that. Y'all, I got to stop babbling because I said I was only going to be on here for a minute. Okay, little folks. What I do with her? I threw some acrylic paint markers down, and I already showed those. And I'm gonna tell y'all what the product that I do like, and I have kept on the desk, and I have used is this gouache. The gouache. Now I know there's the Hemi gouache and all that kind of stuff. I have bought that Artisa gouache, which had all them crazy colors. I'm gonna have to give it. And see, I didn't give it away, so I have time now to try it again. So, and these are Sharpie markers from the Dollar Tree. And you just put the piece of paper through there, like Miss Lana Green said, and then you just color. Now, I always tend to leave the skin last because, especially if it's a page that I really care about and I don't want to just practice on or do anything with her. I finally just got sick of her and these daggone mushrooms. So I just put some acrylic paint down. And the beauty about that, if you just want to shut the page down, you can still come through with some pencils and put over top of the acrylic paint. Now, I probably should have put some water on there. You know, you can put anyway, let me not, yeah, just to thin it down because now it looks more opaque. But I can fix that. You can fix anything you want to. It's your book. Do what you want to do. And then I got to do something with that. But I don't know if y'all can tell. I have developed a passion and I'm sharing it. I don't care if I get on here and color and it look a hot mess. I don't care. Mm-mm. Now we're gonna show you how much I don't care. Now this is what Miss Amy has started. Y'all, this was the first book I got, the first nice coloring book that I got on here. And when I tell you this book is a hot freaking mess, and this book is a blessing. Now, because of the acrylic paints that came out, I think it gives you a second opportunity to fix some pages. And I've been trying. This is Grains and Gold by Miss Hannah Carlson. It does have 83 favorites of her pages from her other books. I think I have like 15 of her books. And she also added 11 new drawings. Now I'm going to tell y'all, this is what I like the artist to do. If you can do hardbound, you can. If you can't, that's fine. If you can do good paper, that's good. If you can. If you're going to do a book that has other pages in your book, I need you to at least add some new pages. Kirby Rosanas. Hello. He done came out with some collaboration books and he putting the same damn pages. He putting collaboration pages in the collaboration books. I know he lying. I done called him on the phone and told him don't do that mess no more. We do not like it. Well, I don't like it. But anyway, Miss Hannah Carlson and Miss Maria Troll, they are the two that I find that do it perfectly. Now, I had to put the numbers in it. Now, she don't have the numbers. She don't. She doesn't have the numbers in her book. Maria Troll does the numbers and the glossary. And then she also puts the index in the back for everything that's on her pages. She is everything. It's a book. You have to respect the book. I respect the book. So anyway, I just came through. And so somehow I got this as being a part of my book of the what is it, of the project book. So I had to, we was talking about color the book from the back to the front, to the front to the back. And then I was picking out my supplies. So this is gouache and this is stickled down. Now I did use some acrylic markers. This is basing. This is my basing of my pages. And then I'll come through. Now this color is a little bit darker. It's going to be hard for me to kind of put his face back in there, and it's okay. It's an experiment. So yeah, so that's that. So this page was not like that yesterday, and I just did it today. This one I messed it up, so now I'm fixing it up by putting some acrylic paint down, and I can put some stuff over top. So this book is really not a good example of what I'm talking about. I'm getting ready to get to the book that is the devil of the book. This page I colored and I like it. Like I did do some pages that were okay. Not too many, but this is her new book. Okay. This is the book. Okay, here, let me just go. And I've been working on this book, child. It's a mess. So I've been trying to switch colors. Girl, this is the first book I got from Miss Hannah Carlson, and it's a hot mess. Look, I started switching colors. Yeah, this is it. Every color in the Crayola box. Okay, every color. Yes, I did calm down. Okay. Okay, I do have some blank pages. I don't like it when they tell us to fill in and do all that. I have no idea why all these colors, there's no reason, no color theory. This one I do like. And the thing that I like about this, because this page is in this book. So with this book, I feel like you get the best of all of her books because she does have some good pages in there. Child, I don't know, day or night. I don't know. I told y'all I'm so sick of water, blue. So I mean, I this is okay. Well, I can't fix this. Like sometimes, like this page isn't even finished. Why did I put black sparkly paint? Because I just saw somebody put some paint. Don't when y'all are creative, don't always come to your coloring book. Black sparkly paint when I hadn't even finished coloring the leaves. That's no ma'am. Okay. And there's that yellow. Everything in this book that is yellow is I don't know why. See? Yellow. Hold on. They call it mellow yellow. I have no idea. This one, I said, well, let me just make it nighttime. No, it was daytime, and I didn't like it. So I said, let me go ahead and make it nighttime. Mm-mm. And then somehow something got up. I don't know. Oh, then I started making this nighttime, and this was daytime. This and she's sitting in yellow, and I got washi tape. Now, which part of the washi tape, her tattoos, and the yellow? See, this is why the color cubes are good. I'm not afraid to say that I probably needed some color cubes in my life. Didn't do nothing there. Washi tape. Why y'all telling people to put washi tape everywhere? This washi tape has been on this page for about 5 years. I can't take this washi tape off. It's going to tear the book up. These pages have some grace, even though they bled through. I don't know why I started doing black stuff. Good night. No, Miss Dee Dee told me something. I love that black. Good night, Miss Devin. Yes, we don't know what is going on. See, we got some nice clean pages. Now, the thing that I put this grease sticker, y'all know I did this page, and I called this page Barbara. This is Shirley. See, these two ladies was dating the same man. Okay. Why the sparkly? Why? I think it was you, Miss Dee Dee, with that deco black art paint. Miss Dee Dee did that. Okay. So the reason why and this is what caught me, Amy did a good thing by talking about, doing this page this book is a project page, because here's the page and I can do I can improve. I can just show how I would do this. This is how I did it back then. This is a cheese grater. Dee Dee. She's the pink. Okay. I probably just sprayed it and everything. So now I have this book. This is why I say this book is good. I have that book to do. I have that double page, and I love the intensity of these two ladies looking at each other. The artwork is beautiful. Now she got My Little Pony. Girl, some pages, Miss Hannah, y'all, I like her. Now I thought I was being real fancy with this one, but I started putting all the extra stuff on it, and I hadn't even finished coloring them. You can't do that. Well, you can do what you want to do. I started putting. I was still penciling, and then that's the one I bought some. I done went down to the Michaels and bought some of that daggone sparkle stuff that Miss Dee told me about. I done got the sparkle stuff and the twinkle. Look. And ain't even finished coloring. There are layers. Please, y'all, color your page first before you try to embellish. Now, this is not that bad. That's not that bad. But this one, I don't know if this page is. I don't think either one of these are. This one might be in the other book. I don't think that one is. But that's why I need another dream book so I can do this book over. But anyway, so I do like this. Then I realized the error of my ways. So then I started I was like, well, let me just, calm down. I do like this. It's not finished, but at least it's not crazy. Okay, see? I had this shiny paint down on here before I even finished. Like, why is it paint? Why? And her hair, her makeup, the flowers is not finished. There's no shading. I find for me, y'all do how y'all want to. I need to do I do need to do the background sometimes, but when it comes to shiny stuff, I have to do the body of the thing first. Hey, Alabama, y'all. They was dating the same man, Miss Dee Dee. Yeah, the peacock wasn't that bad. The peacock I could work with. Yeah, I actually like the peacock. I love the colors for this peacock. I sure do. And it's yellow. So, so there's our pages, and I was practicing that. Now, I did do this in the other book, and it does look nice. I do like how I did that page. I hate these kind of things where she's making you do a decision on what you want to do for. No, don't give me that. Okay, I'm doing it over in the other book. The blending, but I mean, but I felt like I did more, but I wasn't even finished coloring the page. The crab, I don't know. Look at that cat, and then I started like putting stuff down. I just started like, and it didn't have no rhyme or reason. Now I'm not too mad about the cat. At least I tried with the cat, but the gems I like. I do like the gems. I do. I don't know what I did with them. And now the owls, I'm okay with that. But why did I make that blue like that? See, sometimes the color cubes are good, but sometimes you really think about stuff. I know I told y'all about the colors. This was watercolor though, so I'm giving myself a little grace, but I do like that. But I do like the owls. I do. I'm not mad at the owls. And this is a whole family of owls. This is actually a really beautiful picture. Nick Filbert has a picture of some owl family in his book that is really really nice, and I'm not mad at this one at all, not at all. I do. I don't know why I just didn't finish the whole watercolor thing. And this page can be saved. A lot of the pages I'm talking smack about, I can save them, and that's what I'm going to do with this book. This is my project book for 2026. Okay. I hate these things, but I'm gonna do these. This is the book that I'm gonna do it in, and this is fine. I didn't do too bad with that. And then I just, I think I must have got another Hannah Carlson. I had another page that I could mess up. I've seen Miss Zucchini Kitty did this page, so beautiful, and orange. I must have got sick of yellow and I started doing orange. But this page can be saved. I have no idea what happened to this. This is a conspiracy theory chicken. Rooster. Miss Dee Dee. I was freestyle. Right, Alabama, y'all. Me too, Miss Dee Dee. I have learned a lot following you. Sometimes she may not do what she shares. Oh, Miss Amy. Oh, y'all gonna make me cry. Thank y'all. But I watch everybody. And then I come back to my little coloring book, my little channel, turn the little thing on, and I just started to, here's a bunny, a big bunny. Why is this bunny so big? We're not going to talk about this big bunny, but this bunny is huge. See, I'm going to start this bunny. I'm going to get some washi tape or some collage material. See, I've learned that by watching Miss Dee Dee. I'm going to put some collage material on this bunny. I'm not going to sit here. Look at the space between. This bunny body is almost 2/3 the size of the page of the book. See, some things you have to make decisions about. You practice. I call it science experiments. I don't mind. I have burnt a book up before, so I don't mind. This was when I was doing the stippling, and this is okay. I was using my Kuretake watercolors, and this is okay. It's not messed up. Why did I decide to start on this side as opposed to that side? I have no idea. Sometimes I do like doing stuff from the back to the front, so maybe that's what it was. I felt like I needed to color that flower and close the book, and I did. So yeah, so this actually is this is my project book for 2020. Well, it's just gonna be my project book where I really want to fix the pages up, and then if I have already completed them, color them in here, because this is the one that's the new one, the 83 pages and the 11 new pages. So both of these are my project books. Miss Hannah Carlson, I adore her so much. Now I got to start on Miss Lana Green page, and then I got to start on I'm going to buy a R.J. Hampson, y'all. I am going to get, is it Hampson or Hampton? I'm going to go ahead and get another book. I'm going to get another one. Y'all keep saying it's better. And then I'm going to get to start on the Jasmine Beckett Crockett. Is that, I don't think I said her name right. I'm gonna have to start stalking Miss Dee Dee's channel because I can watch her and then I can get. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I want to do that, and then I can try following her between her and My Color Country Life and Zucchini Kitty. And now Miss Devon is doing more coloring, I think. Oh, I had even see. This is how serious I am about this project book. Okay, this is how. And I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. I had bought it. I had pulled out my little thing here, and I wrote down grains of gold, and then I put the page numbers and whatever the name of the pages that I thought. So this was the one that I had started, page 4 to 5, which is actually this one. So I have the colors and what the marker, product it was, and then the colors of the skin tone, and then what I plan on doing with the background. This is a stipple. So yeah, that's what I actually wrote. So I gave each page a name, I numbered them first of all because the numbers weren't in here, and I gave them a name as if I said, "Oh, I'm coloring this spiral flower," like towards the end of the book or whatever. You'll be able to, if you do want to follow along with me with my project book, which I don't know. And then also, what I want to do is I put down the books that that this page is in. I can't find one that has an example. So like say I'm doing this one, it's a planet landing or whatever, and then this page is in 3 of her other books. Or no, not Miss, she don't do that. It's in another book. I'll put this is in Daydreams also. So I'll put that both. So in case you want to use it as a reference. Okay, so here the bunny rabbit. The bunny rabbit is in the Color in Heaven book she has out. Kim gave me that one, and then it's also in Daydreams, and then it's in Golden Grains. So in case you don't have this book, you can still, if you want to color a page. I'm just saying. I'm just offering solutions. So this is how serious I'm about this project book. Thank you, Miss Amy, for inspiring me with it. I hope you don't think I was making mockery of you adding to my list, but you actually kind of enhanced it and made it a little bit better. All right, Miss Dee Dee, good night, boo. Oh, thank you. I'll see y'all. I'll see Miss Dee Dee on Monday. Miss Dee Dee, you still got something coming to you. I'm still trying to get the two together. And Miss Amy, what's Miss Amy said? Miss Amy said, so I can start anytime at any. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we're not going to do the following one page at a time. No, we can't do that. We're having fun. Like you said, Miss Amy did say the sweetest thing. She was like, well, we got to have fun while we're coloring, and certain things hit you at a certain time, like certain pages. And who wants to be limited? Now, I do think when I was growing up, I think I was limited to coloring page 1, 2, 3. This is in my fun coloring books by one of my adult relatives that was raising me. So I don't think you should be limited, and I don't think you have to follow front to back. I think it's fun to do it, but it's your book, it's your product, and color how you want to. Yeah. All right. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, we're gonna get all organized. Nice to getting all organized, right? Okay. All right. Well, thank y'all for watching me. How long I've been on here for? 1 hour and 18 minutes. All right. I'll talk to y'all again another day. If I see you on your channel, I'll say something to you, or I'll definitely share you. Y'all need to check y'all mentions because I share a whole lot of y'all out here. Okay. And y'all go to my wall because I might be somebody that you might want to see. I've watched several interesting people today. When I tell you I loved it, I've shared all of the people that I did watch. Okay. All right. All right. Good night.